Every small business has its own story, its own quiet beginning. This is no different. I'm just an ordinary woman, a mom, trying to find my place in this fast-moving world. Somewhere between the nap times and the daily rush, I found peace in yarn and a hook. What started as a few clumsy stitches in the evenings became my small corner of calm and later woven bites.
Hi everyone, my name is Rita and I'm the person behind Woven Bites. I live in Germany in a small village called Schallstatt, but originally I'm from Hungary.
At home, I'm surrounded by my biggest supporters, my husband and our little daughter.
They are the reason I can have this small crochet business.
I opened Woven Bites in October 2025, and here I create cozy baby items and little treasures inspired by nature and everyday life. I'm deeply inspired by the Waldorf approach, the rhythm of nature, and the idea of slowing life down.
Before my daughter was born, I was teaching in a Waldorf school. And that's where I had my first crochet project.
We made a little flower bookmark. It was challenging, but I had an amazing colleague who guided me through every stitch. I was always fascinated by how a simple handmade item could turn into something so cute. That tiny flower bookmark opened a whole new world for me. I realized how much every little detail matters. The stitch, the hook, the yarn, the rhythm. It drew me in completely. After my daughter was born, I decided to challenge myself. I began making a temperature blanket. One row for each day, one color for each day's weather, as a keepsake for her. It became my quiet ritual, a way to slow down and find peace in our new rhythm. And well, that's how Woven Bites began. It just felt right for my business name. It reminded me of how crochet feels. All these threads coming together into something beautifully tangled. And it also made me think of nature, how it's inspiring and perfectly imperfect. Just like handmade things. Every piece I make starts with intention. Before I even pick up a hook, I think about how the item will be used, who it's for, what it should feel like. For baby items, softness always comes first. So I choose 100% cotton that's gentle on the skin. But for kids' scarves or hats, practicality matters too. They need to be warm, but it also needs to survive many washes and still feel cozy. So merino wool, acrylic blends become the best choice. I like to think of crocheting as a kind of meditation. There is a rhythm in the stitches, that quiet focus, where time slows down. Sometimes a new pattern challenges me, and I will try it over and over until it feels just right. What makes Woven Bites different is the blend of warmth and thought behind each piece. Every design has a purpose. Every texture tells a story. I want the things I make to feel personalized, that the person who orders the piece knows that they are involved as thoughts in making every row. Once a product is finished, it goes through its own little test. I check the strength, flammability, and every detail to make sure it meets EU standards. Each tag, each label is attached with care. I try to live and create mindfully. That shows up in everything from the yarn I choose to the packaging I reuse. Each Woven Bites piece carries that intention, made slowly, purposefully, and most importantly, with love. Most of the time, I'm still a mother first. My days are filled with tiny hands, laughter, and occasional chaos that comes with having a toddler. Playing, cleaning, cooking, they all big part of my life. But when she is at the kinderkrippe, or when the house finally quiets down for a nap, the crochet hooks are always closed. Sometimes I only manage a few stitches. Sometimes I maybe have an hour. But those moments are for me and woven by.
It's not an easy balance, but I am lucky. I have an amazing husband who is always on my team. When he finishes his work, he straight on steps in, and that's when I can return to woven bites.
Being a maker in this part of my life means creating in small windows. But it also means every piece I finish carries the rhythm of real life. Slow, imperfect, but full of love.
Woven bites is about giving what you truly need in the way you imagine it. In our fast commercial world, we have endless options. Yet somehow we often settle for something close enough. Something similar, something available, something fast.
But that's not what Woven Bards is about. Here, it's about slowing down and getting it right. Choosing colors, textures, and details that feel personal. Pieces that are made with intention, not rushed. Each one is one of a kind, curated to fit a person, a moment, or a story. My vision is to let this mindset grow beyond finished pieces, to turn it into patterns that invite others into the same purposeful way of creating, and eventually into workshops, spaces where hands, ideas, and imagination can meet.
Woven bites is not just about crochet. It's about choosing imagination instead of settling for something similar. And to allow ourselves to create, to live intentionally.
This is where Woven Bards is right now. Still growing, still learning, still evolving. The journey ahead is long, but I believe it will be a beautiful one.
My Etsy shop is open now, so go ahead and check it out. And if you are here for the journey, on Instagram and Facebook, I'm uploading behind the scenes, what's going on, what am I working on. On TikTok, I have short, funny, small videos. I'm using Pinterest to get some inspiration and hopefully fill it with some inspiration photos and with my final products. And I'm trying to be more active on YouTube. Hopefully with this long format video, it will be just the first of many. I'm hoping to do more tutorials and just generally more long format videos. If you want to help me, the best thing you can do is to leave a comment below. And if you don't know what to say, just leave me a heart. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.